The city of Fresno household income is $45,000 roughly per year. Southeast Fresno is a little bit over $20,000 a year. This is a very poor, one of the poorest part of town, but it's very diverse. We work together, and we're right in Asian Village, and there's a reason why it's called Asian Village. We are a tourist destination, because we have become a landmark. Yeah, the Fresno Center has gone a long way. Back in 1991, Dr. Tony realized that there was a high need for an organization so he can help the influx of refugees that are coming here. The Hmong community was so young here. So many of them didn't have the education, the knowledge to understand what was going on. That was the main purpose why the organization started. Dr. Tony left to teach, and he ended off the organization with Shane to Lu Yang as of today, with close to 100 staff at the organization. That explains the need that is still there in our community. If I look at where we started and where we are, it's amazing.
I'm passionate about this organization because I believe I want to make a difference. Somebody was able to help me to become successful, and this is something that I want to give back to the community. I've been here with the center for more than 15 years. The center is open 7 days a week. Why I choose to stay for a long period of time is that, it takes time to learn about a large organization like the Fresno Center, its culture. And another reason why I chose to stay is I believe in my staff, and I believe in my board members that we can make a difference in the community. That's why I stay.
Fresno Center is very welcoming. They have multicultural, multilingual staff that are able to provide services. Part of it is realizing what a jewel this organization is and how much more impact it's starting to have. There's a lot more public presence. One of the things that I really like about Fresno Center is the concept of a community garden. To actually have the opportunity to plant something and to see it grow and then to give it back to the community. I think that part's important. That's the basis for Fresno Center, to actually plant those seeds in the community, watch them grow and blossom into something wonderful. Fresno Center is sort of the heart of Southeast Fresno. It went from solely serving the Southeast Asian community to actually providing multicultural services to the community, and that's a really important thing to do.
When I hear about holistic, that's the time when I be very, very depressed. I was pregnant. I really want my girl because I'm already getting 2 boys. And when the doctor told me I'm pregnant, I'm so happy. We be in the car accident and everything changed. I remember when I hear my son, he told the doctors, check my mom. My mom is pregnant and I don't feel myself. Later on, I'm still in bed for the last 4 months when the doctor told me it's nothing we can do. It's your life or your baby's life, and I really want my baby. When I'm still in recovery about my loss, my husband cheated on me. So now I have no more family right here. And I remember I get 1 tortilla and I told my 2 sons, okay, this is our life now. Whatever we need, a piece of tortilla we want to share because it's no more. Grandma's around, grandpa's around, uncles, nobody. Later on, my father passed. I dreamed him. He walking into my house and he give me the last kiss. I feel his mustache and he told me I'm here, but I have to go. So that's the moment my phone rang and my brothers told me, so sorry, but I can tell you the bad news. My dad is passed. Eva, that's the name. She told me, come on, Veronica. Come on, it's not you. Let's go to the Fresno Center. Anna Maria Coyer, she gave me a lot of support. She teach me how let it go, the whole depressed, how I can continue my life, all the medicine, how I can smile when I be hurt myself, how I can let it go everything, how I can support. She never get, probably for 2 months, she never get the lunch time for her. She stay with me all the time. They push me to like tell me, hey, you're still alive. You have to continue. You have to support. Based on the whole my experience, now is how I can try to be everybody happy, try to help to everybody. When I work with the children, and each child I see my baby. When I do something good for my clients, if I see my father smile, because this is my second house. I really want to show everybody this is the house for everybody.
I joined with Fresno Center for over 16 years now. Fresno Center is one of the agencies that help with different ethnic cities. A lot of people here, especially Fresno County, they really need our help. Low-income family, they have a lot of problems. They lack of education, they lack of resource. So this is the place that we can provide the resource and the service to them for free. I really enjoy teaching a citizenship class because, being a citizenship, it's not easy. So here, a lot of people, they don't really speak English, understand English. Here we offer a citizenship class here at Fresno Center. They don't have it except at Fresno, and we have a lot of people that heard about us that we're having a citizenship class, so they come all the way from far away just to have the class because I teach both English and Khmer. There's a lady, her husband just passed away and she have no right to come for the citizenship class. Her kid just say, Mom, I don't think you can become a U.S. citizen. So I encourage her to come. She took the bus here to Fresno Center because, she really want to get a citizenship. Finally, I help her to pass the test. She doesn't read and write in Khmer or either English, but she still made it. I feel so happy that I get to work here to serve the community. I'm not just work here hourly or something. I really put my heart into it to make sure that they meet their goal, to meet their needs.
Social worker Orange County Health Department Master Sociology bỏ tao để lúc center nói vậy lúc rong thì ba tao bây giờ khu tục trọ chỉ một lúc center là bây chỉ tao tua gì để phong yêu thế để ô ta hạ thế cái nhiều xe thế là bây chỉ một cái dùng hai trò lần từ có vậy từ social worker thì có họ bao này cho nên để tên mình bản hạ thì lấy cho mò tao hậu nhon để chạy vì đi chạy là thế này mò người ta lựa chọn mà theo là xin trong phần này vào là yếu là thế này thế chỉ tổ ta vào thế phong yêu thế chẳng gì tổ ta giờ cho là sự kiện là nhiều xe bây giờ ta mà bây giờ là mà giờ nhon thế bây thế phong yêu của ta ok luôn một ta cho yêu sự để yêu sai đó thế dài luôn một trò sồn tu chẳng chịu chạy yêu ham một chỉ tao. I think if you have this program more than 30 years ago, it will help a lot me and others. Right now, I don't know how many veterans who survive or still alive. But the mental health will help being the person who are lonely and thinking about the past, thinking about their friend, their relative who joined the army. There are not many programs that will help the veterans, like I know that Fresno Center here had to have 10 years ago, but I know that's why I come here to help me. I think help a lot.
The journey to healing our Southeast Asian populations through providing mental health services to this particular population has always been a challenge for all of us. My whole goal is to be able to create a mental health center that has the resource, has the capacity, has the skills, and the knowledge to be able to work efficiently and effectively with this particular population. And it took a while. It took approximately over 10 plus years to make this dream a realization. Not only that, I'm so happy today that we're able to have a training program, and we are training bilingual, bicultural mental health clinicians, having Southeast Asian folks who are psychiatrists, psychologists, licensed mental health providers, counselors, case managers, and peer specialists, all ready to serve the Southeast Asian community. The Living Well Center now becomes a place of hope and happiness and health for our community.
My goal to come in wasn't just for a job. My goal was to help the organization grow so that the organization can provide more services at a different level to our community, because what I've seen is that our community has changed, has evolved. My goal was, how do I take the organization and create programs, recruit and attract and retain young professionals that are born here, and have them come back to the organization with their knowledge, with their education and experience, and serve our community. Keep in mind that the organization, the Fresno Center, we serve to over 3,000 clients a month. The thing that really made me feel proud working at the Fresno Center was 3 months into my leadership role here, had an elderly Hmong woman come to me, and she said, well, about 4 months ago, I was at home and I wanted to commit suicide. All my kids are grown, they're in college. My husband and I argue all the time. And I didn't feel like there was a need for me because I don't speak English. I came here, didn't have an education, I'm older, and there's no point in living. And I heard you guys advertise about your mental health program, how there are young men and women that are educated who can talk to me and help me. And I just decided to walk in. And I met Menon, your employee here. And ever since I met her and talked to her, I met the other folks that are here. And then I realized I'm not the only one that is feeling like this. With PTSD from the war in Vietnam, with my husband always arguing with me. They taught me how to understand why my husband is like that. They taught me how to understand why I'm like this. And they told me that it was normal for my kids to go away to college and not come back. And this is how it is here in America. And they also helped me with my public assistance and with because of my age, I was able to get Social Security. And that was me coming here within 3 months of experiencing that. We talk about the legacy of services. We talk about the impact that we have. And to be able to save a life, money can't buy that. That is what's firing me up. That's why I am doing what I'm doing. I love what I do. If I can save one life, one day at a time, change one life, one day at a time, I will. And I told my leadership here, my board as well, that I'm going to retire from here because I enjoy and I love what I do.